Hello everyone, and welcome to How to Propose a Graduate Program in Kuali Curriculum Management, Part 3. Now that we have completed the curriculum section, we will move on to the projected enrollment section. For enrollment headcounts, each year includes new students as well as returning students, so the numbers should increase each year. Next, enter additional enrollment information if needed. This section will be completed if there is any supplemental enrollment information. For the estimated time frame to complete program section, enter the minimum time frame the program can be completed and provide any additional information here if needed. For example, additional information can include a sample timeline or a description of the student experience. For this particular program, we will say 2 years and not applicable. Next, we need to add faculty. We will need to enter their name, title, highest degree obtained, area of expertise, and their estimated level of involvement in the program. To add a faculty member, click Add Row and fill out the fields. If you are unsure what to put for estimated level of involvement, please read the help text provided by clicking on the question mark icon. To add more faculty members, click Add Row until you have added all the faculty that will be involved with the program. In the next box, we will provide information regarding faculty and resources needed, and then indicate whether or not new faculty is being reviewed or approved. For the next 3 questions, we will provide information regarding administration of the program, required resources, and resource acquisition. Now that we have completed the resources section, we will move on to the admission requirements. Here, we will re-enter the name of the college and provide the subject area. These 2 fields will populate the corresponding bold text in the paragraph above for degree search. Next, we will answer questions regarding the GPA requirements for the program. If you answer yes to either of these questions, a box will appear for you to provide the minimum cumulative GPA. Please note, the graduate college minimum GPA is a 3.0. Applicants are automatically required to submit the following 3 items. However, for the next question, you can select any additional requirements that are needed. If a requirement is not listed, you can add it below by clicking on the Add Row button and typing it in the box that appears. Next, if applicable, list any English proficiency requirements that are supplementary to the graduate college requirement. In the next box, if any other requirements need further explanation, you can provide the details here. Finally, you can add any additional admission information here. Application information. First click Add Row, then enter the campus or location, term, and session. If there are multiple terms and locations, continue to add rows until all have been entered. Note that the term dates will automatically be programmed depending on the effective term of the degree. For example, if you select Fall 2022 as the effective term for the proposed program at the top of the proposal, and Fall Regular is selected for the Tempe campus under Graduate Application Information, once approved, applications will be programmed to open starting Fall 2022 and will roll every fall term unless the unit makes changes to the applications of the program. If additional spring and summer terms were included, then applications would roll starting Spring 2023 and Summer 2023 and would roll after that. Now, we will enter the information for the application deadlines. Note that this is for programming the initial application deadlines for the program. Any subsequent modifications to the application deadlines will be done under the Deadlines tab in PeopleSoft Plan Extensions by an internal college graduate support staff who has access to make the change. Please refer to the Graduate College How-To Guide titled Academic Plan Extension Update Instructions. You can continue to add rows until all of the deadlines have been entered. Lastly, enter the website address for the program admission deadlines. Next, we will indicate whether or not a program fee is required. If we click Yes, it will ask us if the unit is willing and able to implement the program if the fee is denied. The next section is for degree search. All the information we put here will be displayed to the public, so we must use the ASU Catalog Style Guidelines. We can find the style guide by clicking the question mark and then clicking on the link. The marketing description is optional, and the Catalog Style Guide has a specific chapter for how to write marketing text, so be sure to take a look at that if you will be adding marketing text. Next, we will enter the program description for degree search. Please also reference the Catalog Style Guide for description standards. Do not include any specific curriculum or location information, as that will have other sections in degree search that will have that information. In this next section, please add a few sentences about possible career opportunities and also a bullet list of possible job titles. For reference, there are some samples in the Catalog Style Guide. In addition to providing information regarding career opportunities, we are now requiring units to select ONET codes for graduate programs. ONET codes help to provide information about possible careers a graduate with this degree may pursue. A list of codes can be found by clicking the question mark and following the link. Start typing in the job and it will generate suggested codes for us to pick from. Up to 10 codes can be selected. I will select Community Health Worker as an example. Next, we will fill out the contact information. It's important that the email and phone number be generic and not for a specific faculty or staff member, like wpcareyacc@asu.edu instead of johnsmith@asu.edu. Then, we will pick keywords and areas of interest, which will be used to identify relevant programs in degree search. Keywords are selected like the ONET codes, typing them in and then selecting them from the drop-down. If we want to use a keyword that isn't an option, we can type it in the List New Keywords box here. Next, select a primary and secondary area of interest that applies to the program. Finally, add the program assessment plan that was approved by UE and any additional supporting documents here. Next, you will see a section for dependencies. Dependencies are when a course and program proposal are linked and will move through the workflow together. If a program has dependencies, the section related to them will be at the end of the form here. If there are no dependencies, then this section will be blank. And that is it. We have fully filled out the graduate master's degree proposal form. Now that we have created a new master's degree, the doctoral degree, certificates, and concentration forms are very similar. If we go back to the top here and select Graduate Certificate, you will see some certificate-specific questions. For example, if we scroll down, we will find a section labeled Sharing of Credit Hours with a Degree that is specifically for certificates. Let's go back to the top and look at the concentration forms. Notice that under Collaboration and Impact, there will be a question specific to concentrations. If we were to select a doctoral program form, it is very similar. However, there will be more options added to the graduate degree curriculum section. Once we have fully filled out a new program form for the program type we want to establish, we can click Leave Edit Mode at the top of the sidebar. We will then be brought to a review page where we can double check the form. If you need to make edits to the form, just click on the Edit button and it will take you back into edit mode. Once you are satisfied, click Submit for approval to enter the proposal into the review workflow. And that is it. I hope these videos have been helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us by emailing curriculumplanning@asu.edu.